It's not title that convey power. No. Once has it been spoken, twice have I heard it, that power belongs to God. You have to go to the source. You want power, you go to where it is. Genuine raw power is with God. There is no power but of God. And all the power that be are ordained of God. Let everybody be subject to higher power, because there is no power but what? Of. There are all manner of power claiming to be power all over the place, but they are all queer powers. When challenge come, like that of Elijah and the prophet of Baal, who has the power we should? Today I will be talking on the day of his power. We are in the day of God's power, but unfortunately it has become a day of grammar in many instances. Power is not grammar. Power in its simplest definition is ability to perform something unique, something great, something excellent. Power is not just talking. Power is manifesting. So today, I want to start by saying what capital is to a businessman, because no capital, no business. That's what power is to a believer. No power, no Christianity. The highest you can have without power is to have religion. And what is religion? Just putting things together to say you are pleasing God and you are doing the will of God. Power is number one requirement to behave Christ. Because the person you are behaving is called the wisdom and the power of God. Jesus is the wisdom and the power of God. So power is not just declaring it. Power is behaving it. And so no power, no Christianity. And the end time Christianity will only be distinguished on the ground of power. The need for power. The apostles have been under training 3.5 years with Jesus. And suddenly Jesus called them before his departure. You are witnesses of this thing. Luke 24, verse 48 and 49. But tarry ye in the city of Jerusalem until you be endowed with power from on high. That is, you can't be commissioned to this assignment outside power. You have learned from me. I've imparted you severally. But wait for the power for commencement. And I want to say, there's nothing you want to do in life, no matter the foundation of it from the Bible or from God, you must wait for power for commencement. Power for commencement. There's where to begin. Power to begin. Because to begin in power is to begin well. Even Jesus did not jump power to begin. The Spirit drove him, Luke 4, to the wilderness. He fasted for 40 days and 40 nights. That is Jesus, who is the Son of God with power. But he did not jump that foundation. He didn't jump that power class. He went ahead and fast and prayed 40 days and nights for empowerment. And he didn't start until he returned with power. Luke 4:14. Jesus returned in the power of the Spirit unto Galilee. And then his fame spread. He enters the synagogue and become a sign and a wonder. And the Bible recorded that his word was with power. He was addressing issue with authority. He was dealing with demon without apology. Why? Now Jesus has gotten the power to begin ministry. He was a lay reader in the synagogue. They always give him a Bible to read. They saw the hands of God upon him. But to start ministry, you must be high-tech empowered. You must carry the raw power of God. And that's what Jesus did. And the Bible says Jesus has laid down example for us that we might follow in his step. So you don't just see a dream carrying Bible and crowd are following you and you are speaking grammar, and then the following day you say God has called me and you are looking for where to start. You can even give yourself name: apostle, evangelist, prophet. They are the category of people like that are the ones that are messing up Christianity now. Title holder without power. I am apostle this. I am prophet this. No problem. You are permitted to carry any title you desire. But the power base must be there. The power foundation must be there. And it must show. It must show. When Jesus returned from the mountain of empowerment, it shows. They say Jesus returned in the power of the Spirit. His word was with power. He went into signs and wonder, miracles. So, that is where to begin. Tarry ye in the city of Jerusalem until you be endowed. You are my witness, oh. You are representing me. You are duplicating me. You are the one after me. You are the one to continue where I stop. But tarry me, wait until you are sure. The power is on you. Wait before you move. Wait before you announce who you are. Wait until power come upon you. So, Jesus' instruction is still very, very current today. If God is asking you to do anything, you can't do nothing until you go to the school of power for exploit. It's not title that convey power. No. Once has it been spoken, twice have I heard it, that power belongs to God. You have to go to the source. You want power, you go to where it is. Genuine raw power is with God. There is no power but of God. And all the power that be are ordained of God. Let everybody be subject to higher power, because there is no power but what? Of God. 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 There are all manner of power claiming to be power all over the place. But they are all queer powers. When challenge come, like that of Elijah and the prophet of Baal. Who has the power will show, and who is just making mouth will show. What am I saying? Whatever God asks you to go to do, go for the power base. Go for the power base. Lord, you have called me to be this, to do this. I need your power. I need your power. I want your power. Holy Spirit, come upon me. And we saw when the power came upon the apostle, they exploded. There was an eruption of power because power has arrived on the day of Pentecost. They waited in the upper room, prayed themselves unto power. And when the power came, he came as fire and enveloped all of them. And they become a changed person. They were no raw disciples that we know. They became manifesting apostles. Therefore, whether it takes you a month or 3 months or 1 year to pray down the power of God, including fastings, you better do it. The time it takes to be empowered from above is not a waste of time. It's investment into destiny, investment into what God has you to do. And you keep on building upon it after all. But it must be done. And let me announce to everyone hearing me, you don't want to become a casualty and a victim of the enemy. Go for raw power of God before you announce your mission. It is, in fact, power that will announce you. When the power is there, it is self-announcing. When they saw Jesus coming, hey, have you come to destroy us before the time? We know who you are. Hey, who, why? When power comes, there will be raw manifestation. Not under the control of the power holder, but under the control of God, the God of all power, the Almighty. So, what are we saying in this edition? There is power to begin. And power is an investment in whatever God asks you to do. And the profiting will show. Never mind how long it takes you and what it takes you, including fastings. With God's power, you'll be able to begin where? You begin to go where? And you begin to see the manifestation of whatever God asks you to do. And your heart will be full of joy. And the name of the Lord alone shall be glorified. God bless you.